to Drupal Dev Days Transylvania. So my name is Daniel, and I would like to invite our organizers to stand up, those who are in the room, because some of them are still under registration, and please give them a round of applause for all their hard work. I would like to start with a little bit of the history of the event, because Drupal Developer Days became one of the most important events in the European community. And it all started in 2010 in Munich, and since then it traveled all across the Europe. So we had Munich, then Brussels, then we had Barcelona, Dublin, Szeged, Montpellier, Milan, Seville, Lisbon, and that got us here today in 2019 in Cluj-Napoca. Some information about the venue. So the Wi-Fi, it's Hotel Napoca, it's free, you can connect to it without a password. And some information about how to get here. But since you are already here, I think you'll figure it out pretty well. But if you have want to have some alternatives, you can come here by bus. There is a bus station near the Central Park. Only one bus stops there, but you have multiple buses on Calea Mozilor, so Mozilor Way. It's around 20 minutes of walk. Or you have a train station near the stadium. You can take a cab too. So we have in Cluj-Napoca available Uber, Bolt, and the Clever Taxi application. For those who came by car or by motorbike, you have parking in the front of the venue, but unfortunately you will have to pay for it. So it's a tour run up to 1 hour. It's around 40 cents. After 1 hour, it's a street run, around 60 cents. And for more than 1 hour, for more than 1 hour, but less than 8 hours, you have the street run rate. And for more than 8 hours, there is a unique daily tax of 15 runs, so 3 euros. But you will only be able to pay in the local currency, so in the round. Some information about the conference rooms. So right now we are in the attendee room, where the keynote will happen. And after the keynote, this room will be used for contributions. We have the Roma room. Some of you already visited this room yesterday, contributed in there. So we opened this room yesterday at 8 a.m. and we will close it on Friday night at 11:59 p.m. So it's available all week. The Vienna room, that's one next year. It will be used for the sessions. The Privé room, used for the workshops, is the only room that is downstairs. It's across the restaurant, so to get there, please go downstairs, go to the restaurant, and there is the room. And the diplomat room, where we will have the BOFs. So we are here for sessions, contributions, workshops, and BOFs. We will have keynote starting from today until Thursday. So today we will have the keynote held by Preston. Tomorrow we will have another keynote held by Jess. And on Thursday we will have our last keynote presented by Rachel. And we will have sessions starting from today until Friday afternoon. If you have any question, please use the Slido application. So you can go to the website, slido.com. You will need to enter the code, DTD 2019, and you can put any question there. I think the application is available for iOS and for Android too. So if you have any question for this opening session, you can already use the application. It is a very useful application because of the time frame, it might not be able to the speakers to answer all of your questions, but you can rate a question. So for example, if you see a question there, you can rate it and say it's a really good question, so I want an answer for that, and it will be ranked on the top, and probably the speaker will be able to answer that in the session. I think for most of the speakers, you can get your answers after the session too. Contributions. We have the contribution spreadsheet. Please use it. Put your attendance there, because it's very good for the contributor mentors and for contributors to manage the contributions, to organize them. And please use the tag on Drupal.org at DevDays Cluj. We forgot to mention it yesterday, so for those who already contributed yesterday, please edit your issues and put the tag there. We will have multiple contribution topics. For example, we have the mentor sprints led by Andrei Patescu. We have Drupal 9 sprint led by Gabor Hojci, and he will also have a really good presentation on this topic. The CMI 2.0 led by Fabien. He will also have a presentation on this topic too. Admin UI led by Christina. She also will have a presentation on this topic. And other interesting topics like media, migrate, and so on. So please join the contributions. You have all the information you need on the website, on the schedule. We will also have some workshops. So today, after the keynote, we will have the protected content workshop led by Rodrigo. Later today, we will have the CI made that simple with Drupal 8, GitLab, and the platform SH led by Branislav. And on Thursday, we will have an interesting workshop with a marketing topic led by Floris and Ruben. For BOFs, you can use this spreadsheet to schedule your BOFs. So you go to the spreadsheet, you will see 15-minute time slots. You can use as many time slots as you need. And if there are any empty time slots, you can just put your BOF there. You can find all those links on the schedule page. And on Friday, we will have a really interesting event. We will have the Climate Hackathon led by Pronovix. It will be amazing. So there will be some presentation at the beginning, and you will have to do some practical work. You can check more on the flyer you got in the welcome pack or with the guys from Pronovix. And we will also have games and prizes. So our first game is named Become a Contributor and Win. So you can win 2 annual Drupal ISP memberships if you are a first-time contributor. So at this edition of Drupal Dev Days, we want to promote new contributions. So you can become a first-time contributor at any new topic. What you have to do to win these memberships? So you have to contribute to any new topic you haven't contributed yet. You may be an expert on media, or you had a lot of issues contributed for Drupal core, but you never contributed for e-commerce, for example. You never wrote documentation. You never had the marketing part. You can contribute on any new topic, and after that, you can tweet about it and tag it with hashtag my first contribution and hashtag DDD. So, for example, you are for the first time volunteer at Drupal Developer Days. You can tweet, it's my first time volunteering at Drupal Dev Days. Hashtag my first contribution, hashtag DDD, and you enter in the contest. We have 2 PHP store memberships. More information will come on Thursday on this part, after the keynote. And another game, make a selfie and tweet. So, this month, between 27 and 28 June, in Netherlands, Drupal Jam will be happening, and you can win 2 tickets for it. They have some really nice things there. They will organize splash awards and nice sessions. So, for that, to win, you have to make a selfie of you and your Drupal Dev Dispatch. And tweet about it, tag it with hashtag DrupalJamXL and hashtag DDD. You can win a ticket for Drupal Developer Days 2020. So, we don't know yet the location, but we will find it out on Thursday at the closing session. What do you have to do to win this ticket? So you have to go to the Bitec2 stand, one of our sponsors, and they will give you more information about it. And we have some quizzes with some nice prizes by Pronovics. For more information, please check out with them at their stand. And we also got this morning 5 tickets for Drupal Camp Pannonia. And we will make a contest for these 2, but we will share more information on the Twitter. So after so much contributions, sessions, and new things learned, for sure you will need a break, or you want to start your day with a break. So we have coffee breaks and snacks each day. Yesterday we already had some. So from Tuesday to Thursday we will have our coffee breaks at 9:30 a.m. and at 2:30 p.m. And on Friday we will have it at 9:30 a.m. We don't have a fixed slot for the coffee break, so it's not like the coffee is available for 30 minutes. We will have a big amount of snacks and coffee that will be brought to us at those times. That till it's finished, you can take your coffee or you can take your snacks. Lunch break. Unfortunately, we will not be able to provide lunch, but we set it to the schedule, so you have a lunch break from Tuesday to Thursday from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. And on Friday, you have it from 1 to 2 p.m. There are some nice restaurants around here, so you can go and take your lunch there. The waiting time is not too much. Or if you're in a hurry and you want to contribute more, you can take your lunch here at the hotel's restaurant. Social events. So, tonight we will go to Erferia Beer Garden to have some nice beers, starting from 6:30 p.m. The location is really close, so it's just across Central Park. We will meet here. Some of you, I think, already visited this place, or the ones who joined us last year at Drupal Camp Transylvania. We had a really nice fortnight there. So starting today from 6:30 p.m. after the sessions, we will go there and have some nice beers. And there is food too. We will have beer cabins. Tomorrow evening, we will go to play with the Ninja starting from 8 p.m. at Café Bulgakov. So the Ninja coders will provide us some nice beverages, beers, cocktails, and so on. And the dishes here are really good, so they are Hungarian dishes. It's really nice. You can find the address of the restaurant on the website. You have their Google Maps and everything you need. And on Thursday, after the sessions, we will meet in the front of the venue to have a guided tour across Cluj-Napoca. So we will go through the Central Park, we will visit the old town, all the historical events that happened in Cluj-Napoca will be explained, and we will finish the tour near the Union Square. And after that, we will be really exhausted, so we will go for a traditional dinner at restaurant Palahia, starting from 8 p.m. So the tour is scheduled to finish around 8 p.m. And from the Union Square to the restaurant, it's around 30 minutes walk. So we will start the dinner at 8:30. But for those who don't want to come to the tour, they can go directly to the restaurant starting from 8 p.m. The food will be on us, and we also have Drupalinka. You can find us on social media, so if you have any questions or you need something, you can just write to us. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Drupal chat, and Telegram. You can use Drupal chat or Telegram because they are linked. So I want to thank you to our sponsors for all their support and helping us to make this event possible. So we have our platinum sponsors, Pronobis, Acquia, Peter Cruz, our gold sponsors, Innovet, and Softesco. Our silver sponsors, Odevel, EOS Gold Lab, Drupalize Me, our Wednesday night social sponsors, Ninja Coders, the board games Wednesday night will be provided by Ludicrous. And our supporting organizations. So we got a really big donation from Drupal Iron Camp. Our website hosting, Platform SH. The PHP Storm coupons provided by JetBrains. And our application used for the questions, Slide.do. And thanks to our individual sponsors, Thomas Norris, Cristiano Romanescu, Miro, Mihai Brososiu, and Andrei Matescu. Okay, so if you need any information from this session, you can locate this session on the schedule page, and please take our survey that will be available soon on the surveymonkey.com/r/Drupal Transylvania. Thank you. And now I would like to invite the President to have his keynote. Thank you, President, for being here. So, his keynote about the fourth wave of the content management system.